A popular response I've been seeing to the natural hair discourse happening on here is that the women who are wearing wigs every single day of the year, never wearing their natural hair out, are doing it because it's their choice. And my response to that is no, it's not. As someone who was in that exact same boat, let me tell you why it's actually not their choice. A few years ago, I was visiting my cousin for the first time in a very long time, and she made a whole itinerary of things we were going to do while I was visiting her. And one of those things was we were going to go to Six Flags. And I was really excited about that because I hadn't been to Six Flags since I was a kid. I went once and I had beautiful memories, so I was excited. But before I could even get too excited, I immediately started thinking, what the fuck am I going to do with my hair? Because at this time I was newly wearing wigs and I had like 2, 3 wigs, maybe 4, and I got them all from my mom. They were not frontal wigs that you can like glue down. Their generation, they don't be doing all that. They're the plop on your head, give it a brush, and leave. So I'm here like, wait a minute, what am I gonna do with my hair? I don't want my hair flying off my head while I'm on a roller coaster. And I'm like literally panicking because I want to go to Six Flags, but I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I told my cousin about it. She gave me a headband wig. I put the headband wig on. I do like a test to make sure it doesn't fly off. I start researching and I'm watching videos of black women on roller coasters and their wigs flying off their heads. And I'm like, that's gonna be me. And I'm like scared, but my cousin's like, no, it'll be fine. Like the wig is fine, it's secure. Okay, we got to Six Flags. I am, before going on the first ride, I am like readjusting the strap. I'm supposed to be excited. I'm supposed to be in the moment. I'm supposed to be happy to be here. I have like very fond memories of going to Six Flags once when I was a kid. I am supposed to be reliving those memories, and instead I am readjusting this tight ass band on my head. And I'm a bit anxious, still excited, but like I can't fully be present in the moment because I'm worried about my wig flying off my head. And all the videos that I was watching the night before are playing in my head like, that's your future, babes. If a genie appeared in front of me and gave me 2 options, one being what I just said, I will be anxious and nervous and overthinking and hyperfixating on my looks and my hair, having this tight band. Mind you, this was middle of summer. This is like 90-degree weather that I'm wearing this wig on my head. Sweating, hot. I get off the ride, and before I can even feel the rush and the adrenaline of like, oh my God, that was amazing, I am feeling relief that my wig stayed on the whole time. I am on the ride, and each time like it goes like high and it goes low again, my stomach drops a little bit, not just because I'm on a literal roller coaster, but because I am like, oh my God, is it gonna fly off my head? If those were my options, that or literally just wear your hair as is, be comfortable in your own skin, don't even worry about your hair, feel grateful, feel excited, feel happy, feel present in your body instead of hyper surveilling yourself. Which option do you think I would choose? Which option do you think you would choose? Which option do you think any of these women would choose? Every woman would take the option of feeling comfortable and beautiful in their own skin if they were given that. Every woman would take that. The problem is, Black women and girls were not given these options and have not figured out how to create these options for ourselves. And that's like the point of this conversation, is so I did not realize that that was an option. I did not realize that I didn't have to live like that. It didn't have to be that way. And that's like the whole point of this conversation, is so that we can realize it doesn't have to be that way. We don't have to suffer for beauty. And it is suffering. I'm not being dramatic. I was definitely suffering. It was 90 degrees. I was hot as fuck, bro. Why am I on a roller coaster and instead of doing wee with everyone else, I'm worried that my hair is gonna fall off? Like, no. At Six Flags, you have a fan in your hand, but you're not holding it to your face or your neck. You're holding it to your hairline because you are paranoid about what your lace is gonna look like with the mixture of the glue and the foundation and the sweat. You're tying a tight ass band on your head at an amusement park instead of being amused. The choices we make do not exist in a vacuum. They are shaped by the very racist, very anti-Black, very texture societies that we grew up in and all the misogynoir that we experienced along the way, okay? I'm not buying this whole, it's just a choice, it's just a preference thing. No, okay? We are the only demographic that en masse is constantly choosing to cover up our natural hair with hair that looks the complete opposite of it, okay? If it's just a choice and it's a preference and it's about experimentation, then riddle me this. How come the only time non-black people have ever thought about covering up their hair with hair that looks like our hair is when they dress up as clowns?